Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I want to give you a little quick head start, a little jump start here in the year 2025 for your fitness and gym goals. Especially if you're just a newcomer and you want to try the gym out and you don't know what to eat, you don't know what to do. Let me kind of give you a little quick, brief explanation on everything. And a little about me is I've been working out for about 12 years now, natural. I've never taken steroids, and yes, I've thought about it, but I never have because there's no point for me. It's not like I'm going to compete or anything. And with all the negative side effects, I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, and on top of everything, I go to the gym because I'm slightly addicted, but I love it. And today I just hope I can help somebody out. So we're gonna go over like a quick diet plan, or well, I guess I call it a lifestyle because that's more so what it is, what I eat every single day. And then on top of that, I kind of want to go over a brief explanation of what I'm doing at the gym. Now, I'm not going to go over certain workouts and everything because that's for a whole new video. This is kind of just an introduction. If you need I can comment and let you know what I'm kind of doing. If you have any questions, sure. But for video's sake, we're going to speed this up here a little bit. And I hope you guys enjoy this quick little intro here of me just absolutely repping out 315 for a few. It's on a YouTube short, so I hope you'll enjoy.
Plates, less dates. How many times you gonna hit that 315, baby, huh? Let's get it.
Hey, my dude.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, this is what I eat day to day. It doesn't change. I'm gonna go over this very quickly. So what I eat in the morning is usually eggs. I eat 4 of them in the morning, and then I'll opt in for a glass of the Fairlife chocolate milk, not the regular milk, the chocolate milk, because I am a sucker for it. And this is kind of controversial because I try to avoid all added sugar products in with my diet, but for the sake of the video, or well, the sake of just you getting in shape and everything, a glass of Fairlife milk is not going to hurt you. And 4 eggs a day is solid. Some people want to do 5, 6, go ahead. The reason, and yes, the whole eggs, guys, not just the egg whites. I'm talking about the yolk and the white, because the yolk is really good for testosterone production. It has a ton of the essential it actually has every single essential amino acid you have, and if you load up on 4 of them, boom, you know what I mean? What a great way to start your morning. You're feeling good. You're going to crush it for the day. The Fairlife milk to get some of the carbs in. And if you're like me and you work a full-time job, it's hard to go through 5 or 6 meals a day. So this is going to be more of a realistic meal plan. So I'm on the road a lot. And if I don't meal prep and do the chicken and rice, a lot of the time I'll opt in and find somewhere with a whole wheat wrap, and I'll get a whole wheat wrap for lunch. And then I'm a little weird when I go to the gym, on my way from work to the gym, I'll have a little thing of cracker, like the little Ritz crackers, the little peanut butter ones, and I'll eat one of those before the gym. A lot of people do their Rice Krispie treats, but I just like the crackers, just for a little bit more carbs. So we obviously got to make sure we're hitting our protein goal. We got to make sure we have carbs for the gym and after the gym. Okay, so after the gym, this is where it gets interesting. You're going to see ground beef, 80%, 85% or higher. I do like to opt in for the 85% or higher. I think 97.3 is kind of too ridiculous because you're not getting the fats. And as you know, you need the fats for testosterone production. 93, is it 93.7? It's not bad. I just stick with 85 because I like the taste of it and it gave me the best results. So, after the gym, I'll go and I'll come home and I'll make ground beef, and I got those carb balance whole wheat wraps. I'll put it on a whole wheat wrap, and then after that I go for the oats. So what I do, and I just actually recently started doing this. Before, I just put the oats in a bowl and eat it with some peanut butter, but now I do a peanut butter, banana, and oats. I'll put a cup of oats in a blender with cut up banana and some peanut butter, and I'll drink that right after I'm done eating the ground beef. And on top of the oats, if you're mixing the oats with the peanut butter, and I also put raw honey in there, banana and cinnamon, I mean, it is thick, guys. If you're still hungry after that, I don't know, man, because that, dude, it is so thick. It tastes really good though. It's just so thick, and I feel like you're just pounding down calories, man. It's insane. But anyways, that's kind of what I'm doing every single day as of right now. And then on the weekends, or even sometimes during the weekdays, if I'm feeling up to it, steak and potatoes is really good. I like to throw that in there. And then obviously on the go sometimes, not everything works. I do protein shakes here and there. The Core Power 42-gram protein ones, preferably the chocolate ones. But as you can see, this is a very sugar-free diet because I think added sugars are not really good. Besides the Fairlife milk and the protein shakes, this is a very fair sugar-free diet. And then on top of that, the supplements I take, believe it or not, I only take creatine and I take a multivitamin every single day. Other than that, I don't take anything else. And I'm constantly drinking water, okay? Water's huge. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the workout, or well, when you get into the gym and what you should be looking to do, okay? So the first thing I wanna start off with is compound movements. I'm not saying they're neglected, but guys or girls, definitely be doing the compound movements. I'm talking bench, squat, deadlift, military press, do it all. Or overhead press, sorry. However you prefer it, but I like to call it military press. Do all these because this is beneficial to not only your testosterone but to you, because it's activating the core, it's activating pretty much everything in your body when you hit these lifts, okay? They're essential, and I like to go low reps and higher weight, so I like to overload the weight. Now, I'm not saying for bench, right? If you're new, don't go throw 3 plates on there and think you can do it, because if you don't bench much or you just don't ever do it, there's no chance you're doing that. So what I like to do is obviously start with the bar, maybe make your way up to a plate, maybe like then 185, 225, 275, 315, 335, 355, and then once a month I'll do my 1 rep max. That's kind of how I do it. Now obviously if that's not in anybody's reach, and I understand, don't do that. Like maybe you'd start with the bar, then go up to, like, if you're feeling confident and you have a spotter, do a plate, and then maybe do, I don't know, 165 or 170, and then see if you can do 185. And then if you're feeling really ballsy and you have a spotter and you're confident you can do it, try 225, because 225 is a huge milestone for a lot of natural lifters. Trust me, it is. So yeah, like I said, it's just in your rep range too. Don't burn yourself. Don't just go banging out a plate for 12 to 15 reps, and same thing with 225. I like to keep my rep range right around 5, like 3 to 5, I want to say, for when I'm benching, deadlift, and squat and all that, especially deadlift. You don't want to be repping deadlifts. I think 3 at the most for deadlift, maybe 5 at the most for bench. Squat, 3 to 5, especially when you're doing heavier weight. I think that's great. And then military press, you probably can throw a little more reps in, like 8, because it's over your head, and you don't want to like overload the weight as much on the military press, but you still want to lift kind of heavy-ish. So definitely work your way up on that one, because that is probably one of the most tricky lifts out there in my opinion. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure you're doing your compound movements, guys. This is, like I said, huge for testosterone, also huge for gains and just overall strength. Bodybuilding movements now. So this is everything that's not compound, like bicep curls, tricep extensions, calf raises, I don't know, like leg extensions, cable flies, pec deck, whatever, right? High reps, lower weight. Now, when I say lower weight, you still got to throw some weight on that you're comfortable with. Like for me, like if I'm doing cable flies, I'll do 15 on each side for 12 to 15 reps. And even then, 15 reps might be too much. I think at the end of the day, you should be aiming for like 8 to 12 reps, about 4 sets. This is the basic bodybuilding movements that you need to do. Just making sure, and real quick, find workouts that work for you. Okay, because a lot of people go and buy these programs and stuff, and they tell them kind of like, okay, you need to do this, 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 and this. I mean, like for me, my favorite chest workout, believe it or not, is cable flies for my chest, and it hits my chest the most, and I think that's how I got the most growth out of my chest. But that might not be it for the next guy. The next guy might like incline dumbbell, and he might get the best pump from incline dumbbell. And if that's the case, incorporate that in your workout. You know what I mean? Find what works for you. Don't be scared to experiment, because when you find the perfect workout regimen, You are going to build faster and stronger than ever, guys. Trust me, okay? Don't let anyone lie to you, and don't expect to see instant results in the first couple weeks, guys. This is a lifestyle. If you follow the diet and you start lifting those compound movements and you find what you like to do, I'd say you would see some pretty honest and good gains in the first 3 months. No bullshit. I'm not lying to you. Okay, just trust me. Here's another one. Don't skip cardio. My golden rule is 10 to 15 minutes a day is good. If you're working on your, if you're outside doing labor, great. I mean, still when you go to the gym, just try to get on the treadmill for 10 to 15 minutes and just get some cardio in there. Try to get almost up to a mile if you can. I like to do it before I actually work out, just to get the blood flowing and stuff. So if I'm on the treadmill, I might do like a 8 to 10 incline with like a 3.5 speed, just kind of steady walk it out. And then some days I'm going to increase it, some days I'm going to decrease it. It really depends on my mood, but I'm never skipping cardio. Now the split I do is actually right now is 1 on 1 off. It's going to go to 2 on 1 off because I'm like, the 1 on 1 off was when I was bulking. Now I'm cutting, so I'm going to go 2 on 1 off. But yeah, guys, another big thing too, and gym addiction's real. I have gym addiction, I won't lie to you. But you need time away from the gym, just like you need time at the gym, because your muscles are actually growing when you're not at the gym, okay? I know it sounds weird, but they tear and they need time to repair. And so, like, what I think a lot of people should start off doing is like 2 on 1 off. As you get more into it and depending on what you want, then you can go into 1 on 1 off, or you can just do 1 on 1 off. That's fine too. You'll find what split works for you though. I mean, some people like going 5 days straight and taking 2 days off. Hey, if you can do it, you can do it. It's just like with my work schedule and everything, it's kind of hard for me to do that. I mean, I could, I'm not going to make excuses, but I just find 1 on 1 off right now really good, or 2 on 1 off really good. So yeah, for splits, it's kind of what I do. Also, another thing too, I do like chest triceps one day, then I'll do back biceps one day, leg, calves, and abs one day, and then shoulders, traps, and I'll throw a little bit more arms in there. That's kind of also my split. So if you're looking for a split, you can go with that one, or there's a ton of other things on YouTube you can find about like the best splits and stuff. But yeah, mine's like a 4-day split type deal for my whole body. And then obviously the big one here too is sleep and recover, guys. Recovery is huge. Like I said, when we're going 2 on 1 off or 1 on 1 off, the recovery is just massive because you're gaining. But getting your REM sleep, or just your sleep in general, is also super important because it's regulating your hormones, your testosterones, you know what I mean? Good sleep means better testosterone means more muscle and more happiness that you're gonna feel, right? Or a little more aggravation, you know what I'm saying? A little testosterone. But no, seriously, prioritize sleep. Find a sleep schedule that works for you. Like right now, I'm an old man, dude. I'm 27 now, I'm old as shit. So like, I'm going to bed at like, I don't know, like 10:30, 11 every night, and I'm trying to wake up by 6 a.m. every day, just to get my day started and go to work, right? But I try to never stay awake past 11, and I try to never sleep in past 6, even on the weekends. I don't do much anymore, so it's realistic for me. And I feel like the older you are, you kind of understand what I'm talking about, because by 10 or 11 o'clock, dude, you're like, try to sleep. You know what I mean? So with that being said, guys, I hope this is a quick little introduction in the year 2025 for weightlifting for you. And if you're already an advanced lifter and you just need a couple key points, start working, going heavier on your compound movements, your bodybuilding movements. Maybe you should try changing up every once in a while, some different shit. And if you're skipping cardio, do not skip cardio. And then, believe it or not, if you're one of those guys that goes 6-7 days a week, why don't you try to take at least 2 or 3 days off during the week and see the changes, okay? And make sure you're prioritizing your sleep. But until next time, we'll freaking see ya.